Good morning, my dear students. Unit 4 P&S and CVPS Large Samples Lecture 15. So there are four important methods are there. First two methods over. Test of hypothesis of single proportion, test of hypothesis of difference of proportions. Now third one, test of hypothesis of single mean. Let a random sample of size n has the sample mean x bar and mu be the population mean, sigma is the population SD, s is the sample SD. Null hypothesis. First point. Null hypothesis H naught. Mu is equal to mu naught. This is the methodology. Alternate hypothesis H1. Three methods. Mu not equal to mu naught. Two-tailed test. Second one. Mu greater than mu naught. One-tailed test. Third one. Mu less than mu naught. One-tailed test. Second one. Level of significance alpha percent. Third one. Test statistic యూజ్ చేసే ఫార్ములా ఏంటి? టెస్ట్ స్టాటిస్టిక్ z ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎక్స్ బార్ మైనస్ మ్యూ బై సిగ్మా బై రూట్ n. If sigma is not given in the problem, your z is equal to x bar minus mu by s by root n. Now we get calculated value. Fourth one, tabulated value of z at alpha percent LOS. Alpha percent LOS. ఫైనల్ డెసిషన్. చూడండి, అన్నీ ఒకటే ప్రొసీజరు. ఈ ఒక్క థర్డ్ ఫార్ములా మారుతూ ఉంటుంది అంతే, మిగతా అన్నీ సేమే. సింబాలిక్గా చూసుకుంటూ ఉండాలనుకోండి. ఫైనల్ డెసిషన్. ఇఫ్ సివి లెస్ దాన్ టీవీ, క్యాల్కులేటెడ్ వాల్యూ లెస్ దాన్ టీవీ, we accept null hypothesis at alpha percent LOS, level of significance. If CV greater than TV, we reject null hypothesis at alpha percent LOS. This is the methodology of solving the problems of type test of hypothesis of single mean. Now problems. Problem 1. A sample of 64 students have a mean weight of 70 kgs. Can this be regarded as a sample from a population with mean weight 66 and SD 25 kgs? What is given? First, sample size is given. Sample size n is equal to 64. Large sample because n is greater than or equal to 30. Next, sample mean x bar is equal to 70. Population mean symbol mu is equal to 56. population standard deviation sigma is equal to 25. First bit, null hypothesis h naught mu is equal to అక్కడ మ్యూ నాట్ అన్నాం మెథడాలజీ ప్రకారం. ఇక్కడ మ్యూ నాట్ అంటే 56. ఆల్టర్నేట్ హైపోథిసిస్ h1 mu నాట్ ఈక్వల్ టు 56. టూ టైల్ టెస్ట్ తగ్గొచ్చు పెరగొచ్చండి. పర్టికులర్గా ప్రాబ్లంలో గ్రేటర్ దానో లెస్ దాన్ ఇస్తే తప్ప అన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్కి నాట్ ఈక్వల్ టు వస్తుంది ఇన్ జనరల్. లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ సిగ్నిఫికెన్స్ ఆల్ఫా ఇవ్వలేదు, 5% తీసుకోండి. 0.05 1% తీసుకున్నా తప్పేం కాదు. టెస్ట్ స్టాటిస్టిక్ z is equal to x bar minus mu by sigma by root n. X bar 70 minus mu 56 by sigma 25 by root n root 64. ముందు ఇది క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసుకుని డివైడ్ చేయాలండి. 4.48. CV means calculated value 4.48. Fourth point, tabulated value Z at 5% LOS is total test Z alpha by 2 symbol is equal to 1.96. Final decision, that is tabulated value is 1.96. Final decision. Since calculated value greater than tabulated value, we reject null hypothesis h naught at 5% LOS, that is mu not equal to 56. Problem 2, very important. The mean life of a sample of 1,000 electric bulbs produced by a company is found to be 1570 hours with SD 1200 hours. If mu is the mean life time of all the bulbs produced by the company, test the hypothesis mu is equal to 1600 hours or not at 5% LOS. So according to the given problem, sample size n is equal to 1000. Sample mean x bar is equal to 1570. Sample SD sigma is sample SD symbol is S is equal to 1200, symbol S. Population mean mu is equal to 1600. Okay, first point, null hypothesis null hypothesis H naught mu is equal to 1600. Alternate hypothesis H1 mu not equal to 1600. Two-tail test is equal to or not. That's the meaning. Second one, LOS is given alpha 5% is given 0.05. Third one, test statistic Z is equal to x bar minus mu by s by root n. Here s is given. So x bar 1570 minus mu 1600 by s 1200 by root n root 1000. So minus 30 by how much? So using calculator we get minus 0.7907 minus we get you take mod z value. So CV calculated value is 0.7907. Tabulated value of z at 5% LOS is z alpha by 2 is equal to 1.96. That is the tabulated value is 1.96. Final decision. Since CV less than TV, we accept null hypothesis at 5% LOS. Therefore, mu is equal to 1600. Accept means mu is equal to 1600. It's a very important problem. Problem 3. A random sample of 81 was taken whose variance is 20.25 and mean is 32. Construct 95% and 99% confidence interval for population mean mu. So what is given here? Sample size. Sample size n is equal to 81. Sample mean x bar is equal to 32. Sample SD not SD variance. Sample variance sigma square is equal to 20.25. From this sample SD sigma is equal to root over 20.25. So sigma value root to 20.25 nothing but 4.5. 95% confidence interval is x bar plus or minus 1.96 sigma by root n. This is the formula. So 32 plus or minus 1.96 4.5 by root 81. Simplifying we get this. First you take minus, next you take plus. This is the interval, confidence interval, 95% confidence interval. 1.96 is z alpha by 2 at 5% LOS. 2.58 is z alpha by 2 at 1% LOS. At 1% LOS. At 1% LOS. So we get 32 plus or minus 1.29. So 30.71, 33.29. This is the 99% confidence interval. It's a very, very, very important problem. Problem 4. In a random sample of 60 workers, the average time taken by them to get to work is 33.8 minutes with a standard deviation of 6.1 minutes. Can we reject the null hypothesis mu is equal to 32.6 minutes in favor of alternative null hypothesis mu greater than 32.6 at alpha is equal to 0.025 level of significance? So what is given here? Sample size n is equal to 60. Sample mean x bar is equal to 33.8. Sample SD S is equal to 6.1. Population mean mu is equal to 32.6. First bit. Null hypothesis H naught mu is equal to 32.6. Alternate hypothesis H1 clearly given in the problem mu greater than 32.6. One-tailed test. Second one, level of significance alpha is equal to 0.025. 0.025. Third one, test statistic Z is equal to x bar minus mu by s by root n. 33.8 minus mu 32.6 by s 6.1 by root n root 60. This is equal to 1.52. So CV is 1.52 calculated value. Tabulated value of Z at 0.025 LOS is Z alpha is equal to 2.58. That is, tabulated value is 2.58. 5. Final decision. Since CV 1.52 less than TV, we accept null hypothesis at 0.025 level of significance. Therefore, mu is equal to 32.6 accepted is true, whatever may be. Problem 5. A random sample of 500 points on a heated plate resulted in an average temperature of, average means mean, 73.54 degrees of Fahrenheit with a standard deviation of 2.79 degrees Fahrenheit. Find 95% and 99% confidence interval for the average temperature of plate. Solution: given sample size n is equal to 500, sample mean x bar is equal to 73.54, sample SD S small s is equal to 2.79, 2.79. Okay, 95% confidence interval is x bar plus or minus 1.96 s by root n, s by root n. X bar is 73.54 plus or minus 1.96 s, 2.79 by root n, 500. 73.54 plus or minus how much? So given sample size n is equal to 500, sample mean x bar is equal to 73.54, sample SD S symbol 2.79, 95% confidence interval is, this is the formula. Take first minus, second plus, we get interval, we get this interval. So 99% confidence interval is 2.58. So we get this answer.